At the same time when the cross-sectional econometrics started, it was actually the econometrics started with the adventure of Francis Galton. Galton was a cousin of Charles Darwin, and you people know who was Darwin. Darwin was a biologist and father of the evolution theory. So essentially the data used by Charles Darwin for his analysis was a cross-sectional data, and his cousin Galton was also a biologist, and he was also investigating some kind of cross-sectional data, and it was also related to heredity. Basically what he wanted to do was analysis of the relationship between height of father and height of son. The question in the head of Charles Galton was the height of fathers versus height of son. So essentially this was a cross-sectional data. And after that the people adopted the same kind of tools for the analysis of time series data as well, and the story continued for about 3 decades until the study of G. Undi Yule, 1926. What was special in 1926? The Yule also used the tool developed for the cross-sectional data for the analysis of time series data, and he discovered a phenomenon which is known as the spurious regression. Actually, the spurious regression was not discovered by Yule, it was already discovered. The Yule observed this spurious regression in the time series data actually. So, what Yule observed was this, that he took the data on 2 variables. One was marriages in church versus infant mortality. Can you imagine any theoretical relationship between these 2 variables? Apparently there is no theoretical linkage between these two. If the marriage is happening in the church, what it will do with the infant mortality? But the data collected by G. Undi Yule show that actually there is a high correlation between marriage in church and infant mortality, and this relationship is obviously not making any sense. So what G. Undi Yule said is that he termed it as a spurious regression. The term was already in use, and he used this for his time series data, and he said that in most of the time series you will see this kind of relationship, and he specified the reasons for this. He said that basically this is because of missing variable, especially he mentioned the missing time factor, and he said that if you have a longer time series, then this phenomena will disappear. You will not see any spurious correlation. You will not find correlation between 2 variables which are not theoretically correlated and which are not making any sense of relationship between them. Right? Okay, so what was the phenomena of spurious regression was observed by Yule, and then he specified that there are 2 reasons. The first is missing variable he mentioned only one reason, and that one reason was missing variable, and he specified that this missing variable would be the missing time factor. And he said that if you take a longer time series, if you have long data available, you will not see this kind of spurious equation. And then what happened after a long time after this study of G and Yule, there was another study by Granger and Newbold. 1974, and this is very seminal study, it's a very influential study.